What's going on, my fellow bastions of good light here on this earth? Welcome back to a brand new CS2 case market coverage video. We're going to be jumping right into this because we do not waste your time or your money here at this channel. Starting out with this snake bite case, we have not moved from the last video. Still here at about 39 cents. We dipped right under that for a couple days, but now right back up to the 39-cent range on these. Not a lot of movement on that now. The clutch case has continued a really steady movement down. It was at about 75 cents, now down to 71 cents. So this has continued its climb downwards. And guys, I want to mention here early why this is happening. Last time I didn't really know, but somebody gave me a tip down in the comments. Shout out to those fella. I didn't even realize that the Steam like spring sale started. So this is when a lot of people offload cases so they can get games for very, very cheap. If they have some cases they want to offload, they can just easily convert that to Steam currency and get the games hella cheap on these sales. The same thing has always happened on the summer sale. So in the summer, we're going to see some similar drops at a certain point. Now, this specific sale ends on March the 20th. So we got about another 4 days of probably dropping prices on these, and it might even get a little bit harsher towards the end as people want to get things before it quite ends. But yeah, right after that, I'm saying probably the 2 weeks after the sale, I do personally believe we'll probably see a surge back. We see that regularly in the summer sales, and I think that we'll see that here with the spring sale, but we'll have to see to be 100% sure. We dropped about a cent here on the CS20 case, so not a ton of movement on that one, just slightly down. And again, expect that with these sales. This is a completely normal movement. The Prisma 2s, really, I think in the last video, where were we at on these? I think we really stayed about the same on these. We might have dropped about 3 cents total from the last video. Not 100% sure on that. The Prismas actually have gone up to 145. They were at 142 in the last video. So not negative movement on that case specifically. But one case we have been seeing some true negative movement on is the Danger Zone case. If I'm going to be honest with you guys, this is down to 151. It was at 155 in the last video, I do believe. So it's continued moving downwards. But again, there's probably a lot of people that have these, yeah, and they're trying to, maybe they're trying to load up on some gains they've been wanting. They're seeing some games on sale, and they will offload now. But I do believe, again, within the next couple weeks after the ending of the sale, we should see some prices recover. Now, the Horizon case here is not actually on that big of a downturn. It's not actually $2. It's about 210 here. So it's down about 2 cents from the last video, which isn't crazy. And that's some regular movement that we're seeing. Same with the Shadow case, down about 3 cents. The Falchion case down about 4 cents total. But like I said, really 2 actually. Like I said, completely normal movement, and these are some normal drops to see during a sale. Now, there's some cases that have actually withstood the sale pretty well. The Spectrum 2 is not exactly one of them, but the Revolver case has been still here at about 370 some, so really hasn't faltered during the sale, and that's unlike a lot of these other cases that have really seen a true dip since the sale has started. You can see really with any of these mid-tier price cases, they've all taken that path. The Wildfires, I think, are these were over $4 at a point. Maybe I'm tripping. Nah, gang, I'm tripping. These maybe have not crossed that $4 barrier. These are actually staying decently steady as well, now that I look at it. But yeah, a lot of these mid-tier prices, minus the Vanguards, have been taking a slight road down, but nothing too crazy on some of these. Now, the Shattered Webs, I will say for sure, have gone down in a huge way. The Shattered Webs have absolutely tanked. They were up to about almost the 650 range, now down to 570 some on these. But these are actually, like, honestly, maybe I should consider, like, I would consider getting in on some of these just because, I just don't have that much money to throw in right now. I'm kind of, at a semi-broke point in my life. But if I had some money, and this is not insider info, but if I had some money, I would be putting it into these. The Shadow Webs are completely discontinued, and this is probably the last time you're going to be able to get a deal like this. If you go ahead and look at what the Riptides have done lately, they are actually, I believe, are newer than even the Shattered Webs. But the Riptide cases, these are also a discontinued case. I'm 99% sure the Shattered Webs are discontinued. Could be wrong on this, but I'm 99.9% sure they're completely discontinued. If you go ahead and look at something like the Riptide case, these took a giant jump within the last very short while. Honestly, if you remember when we started these videos, they were around like 6 something, $7 maybe. Yeah, right around this era was when we started filming. So around $7, all the way up into the $11 range. So I definitely believe something like the Shattered Web, which is also a discontinued case, uh, though there's some offloaders right now, I think it'd be a good time to buy in because it could probably be reaching that $10 range, I'd say easily by the end of the year. So I think that's a pretty good investment. Obviously, if you're getting into it, do it on a third-party site. I mentioned that in my guide to buying cases video or whatever. But anyways, back to these cases. A lot of the mid-tier prices have stayed stagnant or just kind of fallen off slightly, but not a lot of coverage. The chromas did not fall this heavy. It's just some offloaders. Really still here at about maybe almost just about 640 on these, down maybe from where they reached their peak March 9th at about 682, but I do think we'll see some recovery on that. Now, some cases that haven't been crazy affected have been the breakouts. They're still sitting over the $9 range. The winter offensive almost back up to the $10 range. And the gloves have actually been like teetering back and forth between about somewhere between 1050 in the $11 range. If, as you can see, if these get all bought up, we'll be a lot closer to that $11 range. And I think that we can easily return there within the week or 2 weeks, especially after this sale closes out. Now, a lot of the like higher price cases really have not moved a lot. Not too much offloading going on with these, but that's to be expected. There's a lot less people that own into those, and the people that do generally tend to be less likely to like be people that are buying into sales because when you see a lot of these like lower price cases, there's a lot of people that have these. There's still so many in circulation with a lot of these. So generally people that are looking to just buy like a $10 game or something, they'll be offloading these cases. It's much rarer for somebody to even own these higher priced higher tier like cases. So it's rare that you see these fluctuate as much on these sales as you do some other cases. Now, I mean, maybe you'll see some fluctuation, but overall, like really, we haven't seen movement even since a lot of these lower price cases have started moving. So these are the ones that really get impacted by things like the spring sale and what we're going to see in the summer sale as well. The summer sale is actually a pretty big one usually each year, and it kind of will tank the market down. But anyways, thank you guys all for coming out to this tremendous day of coverage. Though it has not been good gains, I think we are going to be seeing the end of this within the week. Uh, Definitely by the 20th should be the lowest point on this, though it could continue to go down until that point. I would not, put it out of the realm of possibility that the clutch cases go back under 70, that these Prismas maybe go under 140, but it's to be expected, and I do think we're going to be seeing recovery very, very soon. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know how you guys are feeling about the market down below, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.